Hello guys, welcome to the DFS channel. So today we are going to be looking at this volatility indices strategy. Okay, so this strategy is one of the strategies you can use to make money, and it's very simple and it's very straightforward strategy. Okay, and this strategy right here, when there's no confirmation, there's no entries when using this strategy. Okay, because not every time you see a setup that you are going to trade it, you need a confirmation before you jump into any trades. And with this strategy, I'm going to show you guys the fact, everything you need to know about the strategy and the confirmation you need to see. So stay tuned, watch this video to the end, and make sure to subscribe if you are new. Like this video and also turn on post notification anytime we post new strategy. You guys will be aware. Subscribe. So that being said, let's proceed with the strategy. Okay, first thing we are going to do is to talk about how the indicator work. Then we are going to dive into the settings for the strategy. Okay, so on our main chart we only have one indicator, which is the moving average, and sorry, and our indicator number one, we have just three indicator, which is the stochastic oscillator, heavy loop. And now let's begin with the strategy. Okay, so the indicator you are seeing right here is the heavy loop, and this one right here is the heavy loop, and this line you are seeing is the stochastic oscillator line. Now how do you now use this strategy? Now to use this strategy, you have to zoom out completely. Okay, when you zoom out completely, that is going to give you a clean picture of the price. So you have to make sure that you zoom out completely. Now how do you take a trade with this strategy? Now, okay, so first thing we are going to be talking about how you buy with this strategy. Now to enter for a buy with this strategy, firstly we are to see that the envelope line has to come and touch this line right here, this envelope line, which is the red line, and it also touch the 15 levels of the stochastic oscillator. Okay, so let me change the color so it's going to be a lot more easier for us. Okay, so let me change this to let's say green. Okay, so it can be a lot more easier for you. Okay, so now what you have to do is that you want to make sure that you see that the envelope line, which is the middle line, has to come and touch the 15 levels of the stochastic oscillator, and also come and touch the envelope line. Okay, it has to do the same thing, the two things. Okay, once you do that, then you are now going to look into your main chart. What are you expecting to see on main chart? You want to see where the price break above the moving average, which is does it right here. It has to break above the moving average. After you break above the moving average, then you are now going to see that after you break above it, you want to see it come back and touch the moving average, which does it right here. Okay, this is kind of the candle. Let me zoom so you guys can see. So this is the candle that come and touch the moving average once again. So on the price come and does that, then you're now going to be looking for your buy. So that is how you take a trade with this strategy. That's how you buy with this strategy. Now let's talk about the sell trade. Okay, so as I told you already, first thing you have to see is you want to see where the middle envelope line come and touch the 85 levels of the stochastic oscillator, and it also touch the blue lines. Okay, so once that two things happen, then you look into your main chart. What are you looking for your main chart? You want to see where the price break below the moving average. Once it's break below it, you are now waiting for where it come back and touch the moving average again, which it does it right here. But after you come and touch uh the moving average again, then you enter for your sell. Okay, so that's how we trade with this strategy. Okay, so with this strategy, going to give you guys a more opportunity to trade with, and this strategy works on all the volatility indices. Okay, so let me show you guys one more example on, let's see, volatility 25, and then we are going to call it a day. Okay, so let's look for Excel trade. Now which you can see right here, first thing you want to see is the line come and touch the 85 levels, and then when it does that, wait for it to break, wait for the price to break below it, and then wait for the end for the candle to come and touch the moving average line. Once you do that, then you are going to be looking for a sell trade. Simple and it's very straightforward strategy. So I hope you guys love this content. Okay, so let me show you guys settings for this strategy. First thing you have to do, just click this icon you are seeing at the top. So when you click on this icon, it's going to that is where you are going to add your indicator up. So indicator we are going to be adding is the moving average. So how do we do this? We click on this F icon at the top, search for moving average and click on it. Now for the moving average, it is the properties, set it up like this and click on save. Now for the next indicator, which is stochastic oscillator, we do this by clicking on this F icon at the top, search for stochastic and click on it. Now just set the stochastic as you want. We only need the levels, which is 15 and 85 levels. Go back and click on save. Now once you add the stochastic oscillator up, it's going to be on your indicator window 1. Now the next indicator is the heavy loop. And we add this up, we click on this F icon right here again, search for heavy loop and click on it. Now for the heavy loop, this is the properties, choose any color of your choice, click on save. Once you set everything up like this, then go back, then add the last indicator, which is the heavy loop, click on this F icon, search for heavy loop, and this is the properties again for the heavy loop line. Okay, so if you guys find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification. Anytime posting strategy, you guys will be aware.